Hockey fans, welcome inside Morrison Arena alongside big brother John Lewin, beautiful wife Katie Lewin. I'm Spencer Lewin, and we're the Lew Crew. We're excited to bring you this contest, but before we do, we wanted to go over a couple things.
Yeah, you guys, so as many of you know, our Orono community lost our greatest super fan last year, Jordan Jaco. His love for music, his love for the game, and his loyalty to both the boys and the girls hockey program will never be forgotten. And so to honor his memory, our chat, which we all know he used to love to jump onto and give us a hard time about stuff, or hold up his records and share his music, will forever be known now as the Jordan Jaco chat going forward. And so we encourage Orono fans and opposing fans alike to jump on the Jordan Jaco chat. Tell us where you're watching from. Tell us who you're cheering for. It's simple to do. All you need to do is log into YouTube with a Google account, like a Gmail account.
Yep.
Second thing is, we're Orono fans. We've had kids on the team. We know the parents. I have a kid on the team. I had 2 kids on the team last year. We know the aunts. We know the uncles. We know the grandmothers. We go over to their house for Thanksgiving. We're Orono Spartan fans. So we try to make it fun. We try to make it fun for the other team. We try to get some interesting stats on the other team. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But we definitely show respect to the other team. But at the end of the day, we are Orono fans, and we're going to be cheering for Orono.
Yes. All right, hockey fans, welcome inside Morrison Arena. I just showed the video of the 3 of us, the Lew Crew. Well, you got 1/3 of the Lew Crew right now because big brother John, he had to do some work tonight, and Katie's running late, the diva. Katie should be here soon, although we're getting started a little early, a couple minutes early. So I expect her here anytime to join me. As with the JV game, those that watch the JV, the managers were unable to run camera tonight, so Katie has some bad news when she gets here. She's running camera, but right now you got me running camera and trying to do everything else here. So big tilt here. The Chaska Chan comes in. The Storm Hawks, they come in with a record of 2-3-0. I was looking up their record. It looks like they lost the first 3 games of the season, and now they've won their last 2. So maybe things are getting turned around for the Stormhawks. I don't know too much about them. Obviously, they're a conference opponent, and we see them twice a year. Here's Kimbrell. She's got some wheels. She's on them. She shoots. Save made there by starting goaltender Kelsey Brostad. For the Stormhawks, and for your Spartans, Viv Anderson. Your Spartans come in with a record of 5-2-2. Most recently coming off that exciting, incredible game against Holy Angels. Another save there by Brostad. Oh, look who showed up. Katie is officially here. So I got to have a quick production meeting with her. Hold on. Are you able to? All right. Oh, here's a chance for Lopez. All right, Katie, welcome.
Wow, one-man show. I walk in and Spencer's doing everything, including the camera. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, it started, and the woman at the front desk was like, 30 seconds ago, my Spencer's going to kill me. And then I was now expecting him to run camera too.
I know. Well,
for goodness sake.
I was explaining that normally the managers run the camera for us, but they were unable to attend either the JV or varsity, so I ran
man.
JV all by myself too, Katie. No big deal. You know,
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you're a pro now. They're probably like, wait, he was way better than she is right now.
Yeah, right. No, so thank you for jumping in. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer because running camera is tough, man.
Well, running camera and trying to do play-by-play
Wow.
and color?
There wasn't much color. Well, actually, there wasn't much play-by-play. I think I've done nothing but color so far.
Oh, my gosh.
Here's Pack. Pack shoots. Oh, good opportunity there. No, I was saying I'll get you caught up to speed, Katie, and everyone
please.
else. But Chaska comes in with a record. Chaska Chan. They come in with a record of 2-3-0. So they started off the season with 3 losses, but last 2 have been wins. So they're on a winning streak.
Okay.
But it's time to put them back on the losing streak, I think. We'll see.
Yeah.
So 7.
Well, we hope. No
Yeah.
offense, Chaska Chan.
Yeah,
but
exactly. Well, I played the video. I told, so if they watch the video, they know that we're cheering for Orono, although we give some love to our opponents for sure. 7 shots already for the Spartans, none for Chaska Chan. As Kimbrell has it behind. She's going to... Oh, I thought maybe leave it for Reagan. No, she comes up, shoots, scores! Wow.
All right, and that puts Orono on the board first. Just gonna.
Man, I thought she was going to kind of leave that pass for Reagan. She held on to it, and good thing she did, as she fires between the circles. Ooh, that might have been tipped there by Christian out front. Sister Christian? They're not sisters. Let's look here.
If they were, that would definitely
you know what?
be your.
Nope, it was their own player.
Ah.
Unfortunately, it looked
Okay.
like a little friendly fire there. Oh, here's another chance. Here is Christian with Kimbrell. Oh, Christian just lost the handle. Shoot. Yeah, thank God you're here. I got to update the scoreboard now. Okay. So just into it, 13:54 on the clock. 10 shots already for Orono. And a lot of clean ice down by Viv Anderson. So frankly, I'm surprised at the Chaska here's a record, because the boys' side is always so good, especially in youth. And I apologize, I just don't know the youth side for on the girls.
Yeah.
But I am surprised that they're not, you know what I mean, just 2 big schools. You'd think they'd have better success, but
Yeah, absolutely. Unless they combined late or like programs got to start late. I don't know.
Oh, Lopez.
I mean, youth for girls was always Mound. It was West Tonka and
True.
Orono. In fact, it might still be. Is it
It
still?
is.
It's
Yeah,
still
they're
the Warriors.
The Warriors.
Yeah,
But
they split. Yeah, at high school. Sorry.
Which was funny in the JV game. I didn't know what Chaska Chan's mascot was, so I went with a hawk storm. But it's
Storm.
like a storm of hawks, but it's actually the Storm Hawks.
Oh wow.
So that was close. I was
were.
just backwards.
That was just a wild guess.
I kind of like Hawkstorm. Well, because it's the Chaska Hawks, and when they're separate, it's Chaska Hawks and.
Yeah, actually, I kind of agree with you, Spence. I like Hawkstorm better.
Hawkstorm, right?
Storm Hawks? No, I don't know. I wonder if they debated on that.
And obviously for the boys, they're not combined. So I should clarify, I know that. It's in the youth, they're combined, Chaska Chan, but high school-wise, then they separate. Similar to your point about the girls' hockey for us.
Yes.
Mound and Orono separate once they get to the high school level.
Right.
So, anyway, to the game. Here we go. Carried in here by Broughton. Wow, right away I look down and there's a icon Minnesota name, Broughton, Sarah Broughton. She's a forward junior, as that one's sent the length of the ice. So we'll get a stop here. 11 1:39 left, first period.
Do you think they've ever said, "Oh, it's already been rotten"? If not, if she scores that,
yes, I like it.
For those that don't know that quote, look it up.
That's the cheerleading movie,
Yes.
right? Oh, my gosh.
With Jamie Presley, I
Yes.
believe. Yes.
Oh, Kimbrel looking for her second. Yes, that's funny.
Bring
Yeah.
it on. That's what it is. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already been rotten.
So, yeah, Sarah, it's already been brought in. I like
Which,
it.
FYI, everyone, that's not correct English. Just we know
I
this.
I think they know that.
I just want to make sure they know that we know that.
That you know, that I know, that we know.
We know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawks now turn, fire. They do have a shot on goal, 12-1. So, yeah, a little better pressure here by the Stormhawks as Fortin gathers it behind the net. She'll wing it up to Kimbrel. Kimbrel touches to Rasmussen. Soon to be teammates on the U18 World Championship team. Here's Christian all alone. That one steered into the corner by Brostad. And this might be icing. It is, so we'll get a stoppage. 10:23 first period. If you're just joining, early goal by Maddie Kimbrel. Looked like it was friendly fire as she shot between the circles. Looks like it hit a defenseman's stick and went 5-hole on Brostad. As Lopez, Gabby Lopez, she's got it again. She'll shoot. Ooh. Zoe Lopez now. She'll throw it in the corner for Rausch. Rausch is there. Speaking to Anna Rausch, Katie sat down, or stood up, I guess, but interviewed Anna a couple days ago after practice. And we'll show you that interview here in the first intermission. Anna's committed to St. Norbert. So she's going to, just a little tease. Yeah,
Spoiler alert. Not a tease. Oh my God. That's a spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry. You don't need to watch the interview now.
Yeah, you don't have to watch the end at least. But
Whoops. Sorry. Just trying to add some color. See, this is why I don't do color. Katie. Here's Lopez. Lopez in. She scores. Just a snipe there. We'll take a look at the replay there. She'll come out front here and find some open space and just bury it. Upper right corner. What else can I spoil?
the end of Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
or you know, who's going to be the president of the United States? Oh wait, no, we already know.
We know that
Okay,
one.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Here's Albrecht. Albrecht gets tripped up, no call. As Stormhawks exit the zone. This is Avery Moe. And Paulson chips it off the boards to Rauch. Rauch looks, drops. Ooh, is trying to drop to Peck. That one just off the mark. Moe clears the zone. Now Anderson has it. Anderson in, looking nice. Little drop pass to Rauch. Good blocker save there by Brostad. And again, the Stormhawks clear. Paulson picks it up. She'll spin. Good camera work, Katie.
I know. Sorry, I just
I'm
was like,
teasing.
where did it go? Thanks for calling me out. Are you watching it?
No, I just happened to
I'm
look
sorry,
over.
everyone at home. I actually did lose it. Like, clearly, right now. Okay, here it is.
Well, I tell you,
Got her back.
I did it for the JV game.
Hold
and
still.
The neutral zone's the toughest.
Yeah, because you don't want to follow it too much, because then
you get dizzy.
Yeah, and you don't want to dip the camera too much. And the corners, too. Like, sorry for the corner play, you guys, but if we start moving it too much, then...
It's an art form. It truly is. Here's Schultz. Jade Schultz has it, number 5.
Like a dip here.
And Kimbrell now enters. Tried to get it back to Schultz. And in is Rasmussen on her own rebound. She scores.
Okay.
Good follow-up there by Macy. Well, this is unfortunate because, good goal there. I mean, 3-0 already, halfway through the first period. These games hopefully won't get too out of control here.
Well, it's early. Things can change in hockey.
You're right.
Fast.
You're right.
So we'll just see what happens here.
Christian throws it back in on Anderson. She'll steer it aside. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No. Keep giving play-by-play.
Were you going to ask if that was considered a shot?
Yes. No, actually it wasn't. But if that's relevant, then right now, then yes, I was.
Okay. It's not considered a shot, even though they literally gave them a shot because it was our own player.
No, I was going to ask a question, but I'm going to wait until a whistle because that's the timing. Like right now, like that's what color people are supposed to do. Wait for the whistle, fill in the gaps.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Oh, boy. It starts with an
I don't remember what I was going to ask now.
Oh, no.
Dang it. I really don't.
That's fine. Lopez on the draw. See, you filled the space just with nothing.
Yes, everyone is much smarter for listening to me in the last 15 seconds. They've learned so much about hockey.
Oh, here's a turnover. The other way is Miller. Miller shoots. Glove down there by Anderson. Oh, the good rebound chance by Colson. And that hits traffic in front. Orono able to clear. Here is Gabby Lopez. Lopez tried to walk a defender. Then, they do count a goal to Zoe, even though, Yeah,
the goaltender was not happy about that. She's kind of throwing her hands up. So I don't know what happened, but if you have the replay, you can analyze that. That's not my job.
So it is interesting. I mean, looking at the replay. Coach wants an explanation, by the way. So Gabby Lopez goes into Brostad there, and then Zoe scores. But it looks like, man, if I was going to Toronto, I'd say that's a no-goal.
So what happened? I didn't get to see the replay.
Gabby lost her footing. I didn't remember how, but and she slid into the goaltender, knocked the goaltender off her feet.
I see. Okay, so you're thinking
before the puck entered the net.
So would that technically be goaltender interference? Got it.
But I'll look at the replay again if we get a chance, because here's Paulson, by the way. Paulson in. Because if Gabby was pushed in by the Chaska Chan player, then that might change things, right?
Yeah, because that's out of her control.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
And I am not a professional, never refereed my entire life, so I could be speaking totally out of the old keister here, but it sounded good, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, and I like that we can pretend like we're going to Toronto with our instant replays.
Yeah.
And we can look at them and review them and maybe learn something, like slow them down, go play by play. Like
frame by frame.
Frame by frame. The coach might use them.
Yeah.
I mean, the goalie cams are pretty sweet. If I say so myself.
Are you pumping our own tires? All right, so let's go.
No, not
for
my
that.
tires. Your tires. You're the one that did them. I can't take any credit for that.
Got it.
So if anybody wants to give kudos to anybody for anything on this broadcast,
how do I do it? Okay, here we go. Shoot, I'm too slow on it. I'm gonna come.
Oh, now you messed up. See, I was just pumping your tires and then
then
too slow.
Totally.
Not enough air.
4:50 left to go here. It's been all Orono. 4-0 is the score. Shots already 23-5. 23 shots in one period. And we still have 4 minutes left, 4.5. Here's Albrecht. Good stick there by Avery Moe. Little one-touch pass. And now thrown in behind Anderson. Schultz is on it. It's kind of fun to see players like Schultz and Albrecht and Peck and
Rausch.
Yeah, getting a little bit more time than normal, right?
Yeah.
Get them used to the speed of the varsity game.
Absolutely. I mean, this is how you get your feet wet, how you get your experience, and
Yep.
And I'm sure they're still nervous. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, for sure. Here is Albrecht, one of the players we were talking about. Kimbrell comes in now.
You know, they come in, they want to prove themselves, and
for sure. Kimbrell circling. Oh, and look at that.
Wow.
That's a U18 connection there as Kimbrell just hits Rasmussen right on the doorstep. And this one, yeah, is getting out of hand fast, unfortunately. Oh, wow. Nice tip there, Macy. And, yeah, look at that goal cam, Katie. I mean, huh? You don't get that with the RoboCam. Here's Christian.
No.
Down below for Kimbrell.
So I think in games like these, though, like, one, I mean, it's early. It's only the first period. Things can change a lot. Who knows? It's not like it's going to end up 20-0. I think teams start to work on stuff, both sides,
Yep.
right? Like,
Yeah, no.
you know,
That's great, yeah.
I mean, I just recall, sorry, my camera worked. Clearly, I can't do two things at once right now. Sorry. Okay.
Well, the neutral zone, I'm telling you, is...
Yeah, I don't even know why I was bothering right there. Yeah. Especially while trying to...
Talk?
Yeah, communicate my thought.
Good thing you don't have a piece of gum, man.
I did. I swallowed
here's
it. I
here's
swallowed
Lopez.
it in that moment, I think.
Lopez scores.
See, you know, I missed that.
Well, good thing we have goal cam, Katie.
Oh, well, if the camera's... Oh, yeah, that's on it always, so that's good.
I didn't even get to
So
show
what I was
the
saying,
last
I
one.
guess, what I was trying to say is I think when it starts to get to a certain point where the contest just really isn't a contest, teams start to just try to work, like, treat it almost like a scrimmage, try to work on things that maybe they need to work on. So the game isn't over. Like, I mean, it's 6-0 right now. I don't mean to sound negative. Like, but I would assume at some point Antonenko's going to, put in some of the inexperienced players that don't get a lot of time and give them some experience. And you know what? Chaska Chan might do the same thing.
Yep.
Or they might say, hey, you know what? This game is out of reach right now, but let's work on this defense that we've been trying in a real game situation right now where you can't predict what the other team is going to do, but we've been trying to work on this in practice, and I'm trying to coach you on certain things.
Yep.
Right? So I think there can still be things that, like, takeaways, I guess, from games like this.
You're exactly right. Great point. Paulson picks it up here. She's going to feed it up to Gabby Lopez. Gabby has one, looking for another. She shoots, she scores. She's got it.
Because I tell you, I went to St. Bernard's, and it was a small private school in St. Paul. It doesn't even exist anymore. But we were in, we played West Tonka, we played Blake, we played Breck. And
We'd kick your ass.
Oh, everyone. Well, in certain sports. Softball, we were good. That's about it. But soccer, which was my favorite sport.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, everyone played us in homecoming and football because they could smoke us. But
no, I know. Trust me. I've been on the losing end of games like this, and you're right. You do try and find silver linings, right? Orono is obviously, or I should say, Chaska Chan's they're overmatched right now, and so you got to work on little things, and Antonenko will definitely be given the ice time to players that maybe don't see it as much, and so that they, as I said earlier, they get more varsity experience, more confidence, right?
Yeah, and Chaska Chan to be able to play a team like this and see the speed of it, or like just kind of see like the passing zone and just everything that maybe they're trying to work on in practice in real time or whatever in like real game situation is also valuable. So, but it there's no beating around the bush. It sucks. Like from a spectator standpoint.
Well, no, these games aren't fun for anyone. I mean, I guess it's fun to score goals, but no.
Yeah.
You want to be in close games like the Holy Angels game, like how fun that game was, and I mean it is fun to score goals, but you don't want to beat up on a team too. But we're not going to let off the gas.
No.
At least for a little while longer. 18 seconds left here in the first. Ooh, nice little toe drag there by Quinlan Borner.
Well, see, and that's like, so things like that, like in a game like this, I do recall even back in the day when we were when I was outmatched or whatever, just being like, whoa, I just toe dragged, Macy Rasmussen or Maddie Kimmerer who played for the U18, or just like the small things that you practice.
Speaking of Maddie
Kimbrough,
look at
you
this.
Take from the games.
Unbelievable. The speed. Oh, and she tried to.
See? That goaltender is probably like, okay.
Right. I just stopped Maddie Kimbrough on a semi-breakaway. Yeah. Well, quite the period there. 28 shots for Orono, and Brostad's getting a big hug from her teammates.
Yeah.
Well, as I teased, or not even. What did I spoil?
No, you spoiled. Anna Rausch is going to St. Norbert. So.
Yes.
But I guess they don't know the rest of it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, other than you were able to interview Anna Rausch. She's a senior forward. We're going to bring that to you now, and then we'll be back for the second period. Thanks for watching.
Hey Spartan fans, Katie Luna, the Lou Crew, standing here with senior forward Anna Rausch. Anna, last year the team made it to the state tournament, taking third place, ending on a win. What was that overall experience like for you?
It was great. It was overall really thrilling experience. I'd never experienced something that big before, so it was pretty nerve-wracking, and the whole team was basically on their deathbed, but we pushed through, and it was actually a really liberating experience for me.
So speaking of, nerve-wracking, is there anything particular you do when you're getting ready for a big game to sort of calm those nerves and get focused for the game?
We really just lift each other up in the locker room, and our locker buddies, we really just go around and say something nice to the person to the left and to the right. So it's just like uplifting during and after the game to make everybody feel good about themselves.
I like that. I like that a lot. I haven't heard that yet. So also, any pump-up music that gets you going? Is there one particular song that does it for you?
Oh, boy. Well, Take Your Man is one of the songs that we like to rap and we like to battle with. It's been a tradition for 2 years now. So me and Grace Bickett, we started it. So hopefully it keeps going.
Well, maybe if she comes over for Christmas break, she can pop in so that you guys can
hopefully
rehash that out. I love it. Okay, so post-game, you're starving. You can go anywhere, eat anything. Where are you going and what are you having?
Oh, boy, that's hard. I'd say Sweet Taste of Italy. It's over in Brooklyn Center. Okay. It's like a pasta Italian restaurant, and they have the best garlic bread ever. It's so good, but carbo load post-game.
Yeah, perfect. That's the best time to do it. Now, that's a little early in the year, but do you have any plans for next year?
I'm planning on playing hockey over at St. Norbert's College.
Awesome.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to continue my career. So,
Well, good. Congratulations on that.
You.
We'll look forward to watching you. And then is there anybody special you'd like to give a shout out to?
My brother Tony.
Hey, brother Tony. All right, perfect. Thanks, Anna.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back inside Morrison Arena. Well, it's 1/3 of the Lou crew again. I don't know where Katie went. She must be getting the dirt in the restroom. We'll find out. So I'm going to run camera here again. Oh, no, I see her now. She better hustle. Well, not much more to say about the first period. We got Peck, Rausch, Albrecht up front, AP and Anderson. And here we go for the second. Across for Rausch. Rausch turns. Okay. Another production meeting there. Sorry about that.
Great. I'm sure they heard it all, too.
No. She was just telling me she loves me off camera, guys. That's all.
And that's how we start every meeting. Love you. I love you. Okay. Now we can proceed.
All right. We're back. Okay.
Yeah.
Kimbrel has it.
Back to real life.
Throws it.
Not fantasy.
Rasmussen dishes across for Kimbrel. She shoots. She scores.
Yeah, okay, so I ran into Kevin.
The AD, yeah, or the assistant AD?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was saying, he's like, oh, I just popped over here. He's like, it's so crazy sleeping in here, quiet tonight. He goes, but he was just over at the basketball game, and the boys are playing Wayzata, and it's the first game, like home game since Lucas died.
Oh.
And there's a bunch of, like, Care 11 and CCO, they're all over there doing story,
sure.
and it's a big deal for the team. And so he's like, people are parking over here to go to the hockey game. So
Got it.
that's why I think it's a little quieter in the arena tonight than
Right.
maybe it would normally be for a girls' hockey game. Understandably so. I mean, what a...
Oh, it's terrible.
Just, I mean, yeah. Can't even...
There's Rasmussen. Oop. Save there. Yeah. Here's Jade Schultz. Oh, by the way, I got to go to the chat as Vonnie Marcourt checked in. She says, go Orono. Grandma and Grandpa are watching from Arizona and love seeing Jade Schultz getting ice time.
All right.
That's awesome.
Thanks for tuning in. Go Jade.
And Leslie Rauch says, watching our granddaughter, Lucy Rauch, from Clear Lake, Iowa. Not as sexy as Arizona, but still south.
Hey, just what, by your definition?
Well, yeah.
Maybe people think that Iowa's sexy.
Thank you for making it possible to watch. Thank you for watching. Lopez down low for Glopez. And out front, Rausch is there. So we might have to check out Anna Rausch's Italian spot. She said it was in Brooklyn Center, I want to say, or Brooklyn Park.
Brooklyn Park or Center? Yeah.
Sweet Italian.
I know, and then, well, you know, yeah, in fact, all the places, we should do that, Spencer. Like, that would be kind of a funny thing.
Well, we'd have to go to Chipotle 3 times.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
McDonald's for a cone.
Yep.
Which is easy.
Yeah.
But then Red Lobster.
Oh, yeah.
And get this in Roseville, which is, you know, my old stomping
Well, you got to
grounds.
clarify. So that was Miller Williams.
Yeah, that's a boys.
From
yeah,
the boys
true.
team.
Well,
Yep.
we're going to start airing boys and girls interviews at both
Here's
games.
Zoe.
So you can cross. Everyone would know what we're talking about. But
Rausch picks that off. Threw it out front and slammed all the way down. That'll be an icing. 14:06 early on here in the second. Yeah, thank you guys for checking in. Love to hear from more. I love Iowa, by the way. It's just, you know, it's not as sexy as Arizona is what I'm getting at.
you know what? maybe people think Iowa's sexy, like farming and like, and then and
combines,
and, and there's something to be said about that. And then like what? So Arizona, what, desert and sun and canyons,
Lake Havasu, the
and
Grand
all
Canyon.
the beautiful women that are supposedly at Arizona State. What? No, but to each their own.
Okay, all right. Dugout here by the Stormhawks. And Anderson pitches down.
It'd be like people knocking Minnesota from California
I wasn't
or
knocking.
wherever. No, I know.
Knocking.
I guess calling it sexy.
Cross to AP. AP pinched down from her defensive position back up to Rasmussen. And Kimbrell.
Like combines and farm boys, they're sexy.
There you go.
and or like hunters and fishermen
There.
in Minnesota or
There.
whatever.
They're manly men.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
whatever.
Rasmussen shoots. Nice save there by Brostad. So 13:01. Shots 35-7 right now. Christian out there with Rauch and Rausch. So Coach Antonenko switching it up a little bit. Oh, that pass just off the mark. Rausch is going to chase after it. Rausch drops for Schultz. Schultz with a nice touch to Rauch. And Christian trying to win the foot race. Does, but pushed aside there by Brostad. Christian in the corner. And that one squirts free. So Fortin back for Schultz. Schultz trying to hit Christian. Little battle here at the blue line. Picked up by Rauch. Rauch, ooh. Looking for Christian there. Good stick in the lane by Caitlin Harrison for the Stormhawks.
I'm thinking of so many like album names right now, like Christian in the Corner, Stick in the Lane. If we just had an album, like a hockey album.
With all those, little.
Like for a Orono Girls hockey album.
Jordan Jaco would have loved that.
Totally. Yeah.
Here's Lopez. Up to Lopez. Now across for Reagan. Reagan back to Zoe. She shoots. That one's over the top of the net. Gabby's back there. She'll chip it up to Anderson. This is Vern Anderson. She throws it back in to Lopez. I just don't see it. I mean, call me a homer. Here's Kimbrell. I just don't see
Homer.
an end to Orono's prowess. I mean, there's so many young players on this team. I mean, Kimbrell for one, right? Here's Kimbrell. Gabby Lopez.
Yeah, I mean, look at how smooth. Just nice.
The girls that are getting the time, with Christian, and I don't know. We're going to be good for a long time. Just keep rebuilding. And our goaltender, probably one of the best in the state, if not, well, can I say the best in the state? I know that Dodge County girl is really good as well, but our goaltender is only a sophomore.
Right.
Oh, picked off.
I mean, and she went to state as a freshman and faced that pressure.
Got that experience.
Right, and held her own, and they took third.
Anderson is crossed up there.
Yeah, I mean, this team is solid for years. That's for sure.
Peck in the corner.
Dang, Spence, we shouldn't have let Miley quit. She could have been a part of it. Oh, wait, she wanted to.
Yeah.
She blames us now.
No, I know. I was thinking about that the other day. How fun would that be if we actually had a kid on the team?
I know. Some skin in the game actually probably wouldn't be that good.
Yeah, I know. You might get too emotional. Oh, off the post there. Nice one-timer by Rausch. Yeah, I'll admit I don't miss those days of, questioning the coach. Why is my kid not playing? Why is he not on the power play? All that stuff.
Yeah, he or she.
You can get so wrapped up in that.
Yeah, it's easy for us to.
It becomes difficult.
Well, yeah, and it's easy for us to say now because we're 2 kids past that.
Yep. True. Your first one, I think, is the hardest, right?
Yeah.
At least it was for us.
Well, yeah, he went through some.
Here's Christian. She'll shoot. Oh, and saved. So 8:48 left to go here. It's been all Orono. That goes without saying, I guess. What the?
Sounded like a rap.
Like you're scratching a record there.
No.
Picked up here by Erica Mint. And Mint gets it back, and she'll dump it down. Gabby Lopez races after it. She'll bang it off the boards to Zoe. And now forward. Good stick there by Borner. And Lopez going the other way with Albrecht. And for Lopez. Albrecht shoots. So kind of fun for Albrecht here, too. Working with, now she's with the Lopez sisters. Getting experience with the top line. I bet you she's nervous as all get out. Right?
I'm sure. She just wants to prove herself. And
yep.
Oh, the adrenaline. I will never forget. I shared this, I'm sure, probably 2 years ago. The first time I was a freshman, played in a varsity basketball game. I went the wrong way and shot at the wrong hoop. I think I scored. I don't know. Everyone was like cheering and yelling, so I thought they were cheering for me.
Did you dunk it? I mean, maybe.
Oh yeah, I definitely dunked it. I mean, that's why. Oh, and then afterwards, I remember. I'll never forget one of the seniors just being like, "Oh my gosh, well, you just must have been so nervous." My parents must have been so embarrassed.
I was going to say, did your dad?
My dad must have freaked out.
Yeah. Kimbrell in the corner here, now behind the net. Picked up by Borner. And Christian looks. Oh, Kimbrell with a tip. Steered aside by Brosted. Mint sends it around. Pinching in is Anderson. She collides there with Broughton. It's already been Broughton. And, that one meant to go off the glass, went onto the rink, so we'll get a stoppage here. 6:48. Maybe let me hop on the Twitter machine here. Spoiler alert. See how the boys are doing. They're playing Breck tonight.
Yeah. So if you don't want Spencer to spoil anything else for you tonight.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here.
Or the basketball game that everyone's at, apparently.
So it looks like Spartans got on the board first, 1-0. And that goal by Landa, and then Jackson Knight. Man, he's been hot. He's scored again, so they're up 2-0.
All right.
Go boys. Paulson.
They're at Breck tonight, you said?
Breck, yep.
Okay.
Paulson here now. She'll leave it in the corner. Thrown out front. Racing over to get it is Hendel Solis. She threw it out front. The Storm Chasers. Excuse me. Heads up.
Oh, I like that. Storm Chasers.
We're the Storm Chasers, right? No.
Oh, yeah. I guess we kind of
Stormhawks.
We are chasing the storm.
So thank you. So Stephanie Friant says Stormhawks 31 goalie is an 8th grader. Oh, hold on. So, I didn't even notice that. So they put a different goaltender in, so I apologize for that. But she's just an 8th grader. Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah, super awesome. And again, so going on the theme of what we're talking about, right? So get the 8th grader some experience.
Yeah. And she must be so nervous, or like just
yeah. You got the
thrill of
Lopez
it.
sisters, you got
Oh,
Rasmussen,
yeah.
you got Kimbrel.
Like, what better experience to face?
Oh,
now.
that was a good opportunity there. Oh, yeah, Jay Schultz checking in. He says, did Toronto decide if Gabby was knocked down? So I don't know if you saw that, but you weren't here, Katie, because you don't work. No, I'm teasing.
Just worked all day. 7 a.m. till now.
I meant work the broadcast. You were in the restroom. Is what
I work it in there. I get the scoop, remember?
That's right.
Okay, go on.
So no, I was re-looking at
Sorry, the camera
at that goal, and I actually do think it was a good goal because Arma's up here. We're gonna get penalty.
We can talk about it in the whistle.
It looked like there was a collision.
Sorry.
Between Gabby and the Stormhawks players, and they all kind of they slid into the goaltender. So I don't know. Again, I am far from a professional referee, but from a casual viewer and from what little I know about goalie interference, I think it would have been a good goal.
I will say this: whenever I watch hockey games with Spencer or anything with him, baseball, anything, he'll be like saying it from the couch, and then all of a sudden the commentators will say the exact same thing, whether it's like a play-by-play or like a comment on the play. You know, prior to us doing this, I'm like, you should be a commentator.
Well, here we are, living our dream.
Yeah. He dragged me into this, by the way.
I did, yeah. Free labor.
Wait, I'm doing this for free?
So Stormhawks power play here, minute 33 left as Vern Anderson, able to clear that all the way down. So Stormhawks will regroup. This is Caitlin Harrison, sophomore.
So I guess my whole point with Spence is that I think you have a good analysis of the game.
Oh.
But you're not a
Thanks,
professional.
Katie.
That's exactly right, but I do think that
especially
you have a
when
good
it comes to
analysis.
rules, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm actually not.
You're a rule breaker?
Right. Bad boy.
Yeah.
Here's Mint. Mint looks. Should dish to Borner. Borner all the way across, picked off. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. I didn't want to say it, but yeah, we were offside.
You were just about to say it?
I was.
Because you knew it? Yeah.
56 seconds left in the Stormhawks power play. 3:40 left here, second period. Much better period from the Stormhawks' point of view. No goals here in the period, and yeah, shout out to Clara Friant, the 8th grader, so far holding her own. Oh, and Barbara Hansen checks in. She says, watching our granddaughter, the 8th grader, Clara Friant from Menominee, Michigan, on her way home to Traverse City, Michigan from Chanhassen. Wow, so they're on the road.
Exciting. Oh.
Michael Bennett lives in Traverse City. Katie, interesting.
Well, I love that they're able to check in and watch their daughter or their granddaughter.
Yep.
Because that is so something my dad would do, right? Like,
oh yeah,
where's Parker playing? Who's he playing? Is it being streamed? And blah blah blah. Whoever, Spencer.
Yep.
He lived for that, especially when they couldn't be there in person.
Yeah. 3-on-1 here. Albrecht. Albrecht looks. She's gonna fire. Oh. I'm not sure if Bryant got a piece of that, but for Grandma, we'll say she did. Nice save there. Anderson sets it up for Fortin. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here. Well, I know streaming didn't even exist when our kids were, playing hockey. It's kind of a new thing. I mean,
Well,
new
I
as
feel like
in
it
4 or 5
started
years ago.
during COVID, really.
Yeah, right
like
before
it really picked up then.
COVID for sure.
Yeah,
That's what started it here for us.
absolutely.
Here's
And
Lopez. Oh, she scores. Let's see. Take a look at that. Nice shot by Zoe. How many goals is that now on the year? Well, I think that's her second tonight. See, this is where we need John, Katie, because he's so good with the stats.
Yeah.
But let me look here. So Zoe started the game with, 100 goals.
No Jeff Dahl tonight?
I know. Where's Jeff been? Dada Doll?
I know. Well, they have some family stuff going on, so
Yeah.
I think maybe he's dealing with that, and I have confidence he'll check back in.
For sure. Well, I hope so. I love his stats are second to none.
Well, I love that he still checks in, even though his daughter graduated 2 years ago, and he still follows the team, just cares enough to even help our broadcast out or just to follow the alums, and his stats are second to none.
It's
like,
incredible. They're like
some of them.
It's like Rain.
I'm like, is this English?
It's like Rain Man stuff. Like
No.
It's crazy.
I know.
Yeah. 12 toothpicks. 106 on the clock.
12 toothpicks.
Wasn't it something like that?
I don't know. Sounds right, but yeah, no, it's incredible.
Oh. 106 penalty against the Stormhawks, Erica Mint. Going to take a seat for a couple minutes. 106 on the game clock. I don't know, Jay. What do you think? You think it was a goal? I'll show it again here in the second intermission. Before I do, though, Brother John sat down with Coach Antonenko. They actually did sit, so I could say that. And we'll bring you that interview here in the second intermission. It was before Tuesday night's game, but I think a lot of it still applies.
Oh, yeah.
And then after that, maybe I'll show that replay a few times, and you guys can decide for yourself. And then let me know on the chat what you think. Schultz. Back to Fortin. Oh, nice stick. Who's that? Claire Lawler.
Oh, sorry.
Or no, 21. Chloe Davey, sophomore. Oh, arm is up.
Yeah,
Another
I heard
penalty.
a bang.
Yeah. So, and 12.4 seconds left. Another penalty to the Stormhawks. So 5-on-3, not what they need. Still 1:07 left in the first penalty. So if we don't get a goal here in 12.4, Orono will start, on the power play. Potentially a 5-on-3 power play. Lopez, threw it out front. Here's Reagan. Reagan shoots. Oh, nice save there by Bryant. And that will do it. So 2 in the books. It is 9-0. We'll have running time for the third period. And Orono is going to start that period on a 5-on-3. Anything before I show the Antonenko interview, Katie?
Nope, I don't think so.
All
except
right.
that John's trying to steal my job.
He is, isn't he? Interviewing the coach. And well, as you'll see, 2 things. Number 1, he has a notepad. Okay, yeah, exactly.
Rookie.
Yeah,
Rookie.
Actually, 3 things. He's got a notepad. He's got cheaters on.
What?
Yeah.
Well, do they make him look smarter? Like, does he go like this, like moving down and up?
And he's nowhere as near as beautiful as you are.
Oh, you're biased.
Hey Spartan fans, John Lewin with the Lou Crew, and I got the pleasure of being joined here by head coach Paul Antonenko. Paul, we're a third of the way into the season. Can you believe I just said that? A third of the way into the season.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Not a bad start. 5-2-1, ranked 4th in Class A. How you feeling about where you're at currently, and maybe assess the first third of the season?
Yeah, I think we stumbled a little bit out of the gate, especially against that Mountain West Tonka team. But it's part of our culture has to be resiliency, right? And I think the kids have really come back well. And you go up to Warroad and you play and you beat a really good Warroad team. 3 rip and all 3 lines contributed. I mean, that was a good recovery. Wish we could have closed it out at Roseau, but the reality of it is that they're a good team too. They're a top 10 AA school as well. So I think our schedule sets us up really well to get a lot of tests early. We got a really exciting tournament coming up at Christmas to play Hill Murray and Centennial and Benilde.
Oh wow!
And so we wanted to make sure that the kids had an opportunity to get some really good tests, and that's what we're getting right now. So.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even know about that one, but I was going to maybe back that record up. I mean, your 2 losses are to the number 2 rated team in Class A,
yep.
the number 10 rated team in AA,
yep.
and your 1 tie is to the number 8 rated team, Benilde, in AA. That's not too bad.
No, it's pretty good. I mean, like I said, and we have good kids. All 3 lines are contributing. Viv's been playing great too. So. We still have some things we need to work on. We need to be a little more disciplined. We need to be in all 3 zones, by the way.
Yeah.
But boy, I tell you, when these kids play at their level, they're fun to watch.
Yeah, they are really fun to watch. Well, and maybe digging into a little bit, and again, not throwing excuses your ways, but injuries are part of the game.
Yep.
And as a parent, coach, and fan, it's just heartbreaking to watch a player get injured, especially when that player is a senior, especially when that player is a big piece of your team.
Yep.
Talk about the loss of senior Callie Schmidt.
Yeah, I mean, Callie's been, she's been a trooper. I've officially decided I hate soccer.
But with Grace
but
Beckett.
You know what, but you know what, at the same time, I mean, Callie, it's about playing multi-sport athletes. So, but yeah, it's a big piece, but it's just and we miss her, but she's been here. She's a positive energy player for us on the bench and in the locker room. And I think the reality is the kids have to step up now. I mean, it's definitely hard to miss somebody like Callie who can put the puck in the net. She's got a rip of a shot. She had a really good career. She still could, actually. We got to just try and figure out how to get her going again. But the kids just have to step up and fill in this line. We got some really good young talent too.
Yeah, I don't think you've missed a beat, but at the end of the year, it's going to be better for the team, right?
Yeah.
As girls get put into different situations. But we talked a little bit about your schedule. Let's talk about the game tonight. We've got Holy Angels.
Yep.
You got them twice on the schedule.
Yep.
Probably going to play them 3 times.
Maybe.
Right? So talk about what Holy Angels brings here and why this is a big game on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, I mean, they're a well-coached team. They're very disciplined. I mean, their best player is Zoe Rimstead in net, right? And so if we can figure out a way to get a puck past Zoe early in the game, I think we'll be in good shape. We just have to really play discipline, and we got to close time and space on them. Fast transitions against this team are going to be important. They're really good at coming out of the zone. If they come out of the zone with speed, they're going to be hard to stop. So we got to make sure we're stopping them in the neutral zone too. So, and then just simple plays. Frankly, if we just play a simple game against teams like this, our skill and our speed should actually help us. At least give us a really good shot at winning.
Yeah, one of the things that I've noticed is even if you're not putting the puck in the net, you guys are smothering out there, and obviously that comes with a lot of that speed. You talked about the goaltender for Holy Angels. You got another one coming up with Dodge County, right? I saw she on
Heidi Hubner.
Thank you.
Yep.
Preseason pre-state player on the pre-state dream team, as well as Macy Rasmussen, which is great. But you have a pretty darn good goaltender in net as well, and you have a senior that's a pretty darn good goaltender that's a backup. You have an elite goaltender and a sophomore in Viv Anderson. Maybe talk a little bit about that and what that's meant to you as you've gone through this tough schedule.
Yeah, I mean, it's really important. We miss Maddie right now. She's sick right now, and I can tell you, let me just talk about Maddie before I talk about Viv. One of the best teammates I think I've ever seen out there. She's a great kid. She's fully supportive of what we're doing. She's always positive on the bench, on the locker room, on the ice. Coming from, and I think it's important to note, I mean, she does a lot of things outside of hockey that she gets recognized for. She won an award with the American Heart Association. She raised $70,000 for them. You know, and I mean, so she's a special kid. So so we're really blessed to have Maddie be in a leadership position like that too. And then, you know, with couple of the 8th graders that we have, I mean, having some senior, you know, to look up to.
Yeah.
Is really important. So, but Viv's a special. She's a special. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I think she's one of the best goaltenders in the state. She's extremely competitive. I mean, I think she's got a .947 save percentage right now, and she kept us in games against Benil, and she kept us in games against Roseau, and that's what you expect, you know, from an elite goaltender. I think she's got a really good career out of her. She just continues to work hard and impress. So great kid.
Scary for all the other teams in the section for sure that she's here as a sophomore. So
yeah, totally.
You talked about the tournament coming up at Christmas time, but from here on, what's the expectations for your team, and how do you get back to state as the third place champion last year?
Yeah.
Of course, that's never good enough, but how do you get to that next level?
Yeah, I think our whole thing is just making sure that the kids are showing up every day and getting better every day. It's not I think what happened last year, we kind of got ahead of ourselves in some of the games. We were looking already beyond where we were playing, and so when I met with the captains this summer, you know, we had all agreed as a leadership team that we have to just focus one day at a time, one shift at a time, and not worry about what's going on, not worry about what the next game is. If we're showing up and this is our period, we're playing Holy Angels, that's the only game that matters right now. And I think if we do that and then show up every day to get better. And so, you know, I've said it before, we try and put practices together so that the kids can really self-actuate and make themselves better. I mean, I was talking about accountability with the kids last week, and I said, you know, we as coaches can't hold you accountable. There's no such thing as that. You're the only people that can do that. We can create ramifications of you not, you know, either positive or negative,
right,
about not holding yourself accountable. But I think all these kids have bought in about just showing up every day and putting the work in. And if we do that, we should have a good run.
Yeah. Well, it's almost like you're stealing a little bit from Coach Fleck. It's Holy Angels Championship Week starting tonight, right? One game at a time.
One game at a time,
So I love that. But thank you for spending the time with us. Really appreciate it. Good luck tonight. Good luck at the Christmas tournament. And hopefully we'll be sitting down with you fresh off the new year looking in towards the state tournament.
Look forward to it. Next time, let's have Katie do this interview.
Yeah,
way
for
more fun,
sure.
So.
Yeah. All right, as I promised, let's
Love you, John.
Yeah. Oh, he did a great job.
Yes,
I mean, he's
of course.
not. Yeah.
No, yes, of course he did. He's my producer, by the way.
Yeah. So here's that goal again. I teased or talked about. Yeah, there's a collision. Gabby obviously comes into the goaltender, but I think because she was crossed up by the Stormhawk, I think it would have been a good goal by Toronto. But judge for yourself. Obviously, Stormhawk fans are going to say it's goalie interference, right? And Orono is fans are probably going to say it's a good goal.
Well, at least it's not a 1-0 game.
That's right. Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Which, by the way, I got to change the period here. Oh, yeah. Jay Schultz does say he thinks Toronto got it right, but pretty sure Jay is a, Orono faithful. And, yeah, tonight's word of the game is drub. Yeah, it's been a drubbing.
Yeah.
So.
Well.
Hey.
Let's look for the positive.
Well, running time is a positive.
Yes, that is a positive. for us. We can get out of here and maybe get some food before,
there you go.
restaurants close. Kids can get home and study.
Yeah. I checked in on the boys. They're still up 2-0 after 1.
Okay, there's another positive.
Yeah.
What's the word that we're looking for here?
Drub.
Drub. Positive drub. So, okay, our son was a goalie. And when Orono decided to go double A, Bantams.
Yes. Oh, boy.
And we had many, many games where we had
Remember
to find the positive in the games.
Remember that Maple Grove game?
I'll never forget it.
That was unreal.
We did not register a single shot.
Not one.
Not even an icing.
Nope.
It literally, the shots were, 65?
I want to say it touched 70.
It was close to 70 to 0.
0.
Like, not even a shot on goal. So, and our kid was in net. And you know what? They lost 6-0. It was not bad. That would be a positive draw. He got absolutely pummeled.
Yeah. So, again, we're starting off on a 5-on-3 here. Ooh. I would have loved to see a one-timer there by Rasmussen. Down low for Zoe. She does the one-timer and scores. I think that's a hat trick for Zoe. I kind of stopped counting, but oops, I missed the replay too. Sorry.
And you can see that they're not being overzealous on celebrating at this point.
No.
But
power play goal.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. And was it 5-on-3? Sorry.
Yeah, it was 5-on-3, so it's still now 5-on-4 here.
Okay.
And to kind of your point, I mean, Coach Antonenko threw out the top unit, but kind of to your point earlier, it's like
they want to work on things.
Yeah,
too.
they want to work on things. So I don't think, in fairness, I don't think they're trying to run up the score.
Yeah.
It's early in the season and they're working on stuff.
Well, here's the thing too, from my perspective, is like going back to when Parker was the goalie and we were outmatched. I actually would like my kids to kind of face that top,
yeah, for sure,
just to see how they match up. And just to have that experience too. So
Gabby Lopez with a hat trick. So I think the Lopez girls each have a hat trick.
And again, they were outnumbered there. We had 2 power plays there again, so.
Yeah. Oh. Screwing up the replays here.
All right,
Sorry.
so if they were working on their power play, I think it's pretty good.
Yes.
I don't know.
Here come the Stormhawks down. Good defensive play there by Anderson. Shot comes. Viv Anderson makes the save. Time ticking down, 14:45 left. Kicked aside there by Anderson, and Logan will pick it up. Oh, racing ahead is Felton. So Felton is one of the young players we've been talking about, getting some ice. Lily Logan out there as well, and Hartman. So this is kind of your top line of JV, if you will, getting a shift. Well, another big game though and I'm really looking forward to it. So Proctor Hermantown comes to town on Saturday. So that should be
okay. So what are they ranked?
Well, I can try and look it up.
Oh, I thought you knew this because you were so excited.
Well,
I get all the stats. No,
because
that's John.
Hermantown's always ranked. That's kind of what I'm basing that comment off of. But
well, at least for boys they are, but what about girls?
No, girls, yeah. Remember, I think, didn't we, 2 years ago, we lost to them in the championship. Wasn't it Hermantown?
Man, I don't know. 2 years ago,
Remember when we went? Oh, they got one.
All right. I mean, I don't mean to cheer.
Yeah, no, I don't get why you're cheering, but we cheer for Orono, Katie. We had a whole video on it. I don't even see how that went in. Huh.
Well, I probably missed
Nice shot.
it.
No, I was looking at the goal cam. Well, I was looking down. Here's a turnover. Fortin. Oh, another. And, wow, all of a sudden the Stormhawks storming. Now you got Macy Rasmussen, U18 champion, over to Kimbrell. So now I got to update the score. I got too many things going on now, Katie, all of a sudden.
Well, we got a little distracted.
Yeah.
You were looking up.
Proctor Hermantown.
Right, and I heard cheering, and I just cheered with them. Well, because people in front of me were cheering, and so I cheered.
Yeah. Stormed. Oh, my goodness. I think that was deflected off of Schultz's stick. If I saw it. I think I saw that. Let's see. So 2 goals for the Stormhawks. Well,
You know,
this is another teaching moment, actually, to be honest with you, because Antonenko's going to be like, girls, right? You can't
let down.
Right. I do think that deflected. Yeah, I think that deflected off of Schultz.
Well, I'm sure Viv's kind of feeling that way too, as a goalie. That was. Well, I'm only saying that because we were goalie parents, and we're always like, "Oh, I hope Parker doesn't get cold down there," and then it never fails.
Oh my gosh! Almost another one.
I thought there was going to be a third one there. You get I don't want to say lackadaisical, but you get cold and unfocused. Whereas, like when you're starting to get pummeled right away, you hit those 5 shots, boom, 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 boom. You're in the zone. You're ready, and it.
Ooh. Sorry, I was looking down. Who scored? Was that Albrecht?
Oh,
because I wonder if that's her first. I did get the replay. I was looking down, though. Sorry.
I know when I was following it and talking, but I at least think I had the camera on it. You can get your goalie cam.
Oh, my God. I did the wrong camera again. Hold on. What is happening here?
Well, see, even us, like.
Yeah. Well, I apologize because
it's actually
because I don't know if that was Albrecht and if that was her first goal, varsity goal. That's what I'm concerned about. So I need to.
Well, we'll figure.
I need to focus here.
Yeah, we'll figure out Hermantown later or whatever.
Yes.
But listen.
No, it was Lucy Rauch.
Is that her first goal?
Well, I'm looking.
Oh, thank God. She already has 1 goal.
Okay. I know you have to pull the headphones off because it's hard to hear.
Yeah. And looks like we got offsides.
Well, okay, so learning, lessons like from a game that's 12-2 right now, which was, 11-0 or 10-0 coming in or whatever it was. And Chaska Chan comes out, third period, and scores 2.
Yep.
Right away. I mean, there's lessons in like not giving up and maybe they put other people out there trying to do who don't get a lot of varsity time and they just want to prove themselves, right?
Yep.
And then on the other side, on the flip side, Orono being out there taking it for granted or just getting lackadaisical or I'm not even saying that's what happened, but I guess you just there's learning lessons and
I think if
like
there
learning
is
moments and everything you're saying.
If there is one stat that is important, it's goalie stats. So to your point about Viv not wanting the team to let it, because Antonenko talked about it in the interview there. She's got like a crazy sick save percentage, and then
right, and now they come down and get 2.
Right, because we're being maybe a little loosey goosey, I guess is.
Yeah,
so,
and it's
whatever.
not just them. Maybe it's her. I'm not saying. I'm just saying in general, all around.
Yeah.
Yes, you can't
Here's
take
Schultz.
anything for granted.
Right.
I don't even know what happened on those 2 goals, so I can't even speak for who's being loosey goosey.
Ooh. Oh, there we go. It looks like Rasmussen might have tipped that in right before it went in. I'll see who they give it to. That's why. This camera's dead. That's why I kept going to the replay down
It got too cold? Or?
Maybe.
Yeah, it has been pretty cold these last couple of days. We need a little sweater for that camera down there.
It's not registering, so that's what's going on. So that's
shoot.
sorry to the players that have scored.
That stinks.
It's fine. 7 minutes to go here.
No, I mean, it's a bummer, but...
Little scrum here on the half wall.
It's colder outside, so I wonder if it's just like the temp is just enough degrees in here to drop it. Because usually we have those set up for both games and they make it, but...
Yeah, that one fell down on me earlier, though, before the game actually started. And so they have these, I don't know what you call it, wireless chargers.
Yeah.
And I wonder if the wireless charger wasn't in there correctly and the battery died. That's
technology.
I know.
It can be your best friend and your worst enemy.
That's right. Felton gets it out to Vern Anderson. She shoots. Ooh, tried to tip it out front was Lily Logan. And kicked ahead. Now Felton. This is Madison Felton. Wait, I got to check my... Because they're twins, Katie. We got Felton twins. Yes, that's Madison. McKenzie is number 24. Oh, Hartman scores! Yeah, all right. See, now I got to capture the replay. This is definitely her first. I think she's just a 9th grader. Let me look. Yes, first varsity goal. Katie, here we're going to go replay to your camera work. Oh boy, yeah.
I think I was there, but it's not going to be a close-up.
Yeah, and across, and nice. Hartman stuffs it in.
All right, well, that's exciting for her. Hopefully someone grabbed that puck for her.
Yeah. Just about 5 minutes left here. Shot comes, save there by Friant. Again, just an 8th grader. Getting some experience here. The big show. Oh, out front all alone was Albrecht. Nice save there by Friant. Stormhawks get over the red line. They'll dump it in. Yeah, you missed an exciting game last game, Katie. The Holy Angels, I mean, we tied it with 2.6 seconds left. That was unreal.
Yeah, it sounded like it was.
This one is not going to have as exciting of a finish.
That's okay.
Well, you never know. Hockey never, as you always point out, always surprises, right?
Yeah, we're not in the most dangerous lead right now, but...
Oh, my goodness. What a goal there. That's Zoe Lopez's at least. I'm pretty sure that's her 4th. She just has such a knack for just waiting that extra little bit. Fortin has it. Gets it to Gabby Lopez. Now Zoe. Zoe up to Lopez. She'll step around. She wants 4-2. She crashes into the goaltender. You hear her screaming. She's a competitor. She's still going. 2:50 left here.
Yeah, 15-2, and she's still,
Screaming. 59 shots for the Spartans.
Habits are hard to break. I mean, you have that innate,
Yeah.
desire and competitiveness in you. Whether it's 15-2, 20-2, 40-2, 1-1, you're losing,
Yep.
10-0, whatever. Just a competitive nature.
Rasmussen in on the draw. Fortin has it. She'll ring it around. Thrown out front. There's that one-timer.
That was a beautiful one-timer.
That was. Dang it. And we've lost that goal cam.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to show the replay. There's really no point. But, wow. Macy with a one-time bomb. Makes it 16-2. Holy buckets. 1:52 left here. Time ticking down. 60 shots.
Wow.
That might be a hat trick for Macy, too. Just trying to think back.
Sure.
John would have those stats. Oh.
Well, maybe he's watching. He can chime in.
Right.
Where's John tonight? The boys had a game, didn't they?
He's actually traveling, though.
Oh, but they do have a game. You were giving us the spoiler alert ahead of time, and then.
Yeah, I'll check in right now. Tied up 2-2.
Oh, who's in net tonight anyway?
I think Schmidt.
Okay.
Not Max.
Yeah. 2-2. Okay.
Just under a minute to go.
Wonder how the basketball team's doing too, with playing Wayzata tonight, and it's a full house with.
Yeah, Reagan tried to get it to Hartman. Hartman's pass to Logan just off the mark. 25 seconds to go here. Reagan throws it into the Stormhawks' end. 10 seconds to go. And offsides, that's going to do it.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, not like we were talking about. Not the game you want for either side. I mean, we got to pad some stats on our end, and, we looked really good, right?
Sure. No, that's not really fun for anyone.
No.
So you look for the silver lining, and hopefully you find something that you can use in the video, an instant replay or something.
Looks like I'm going to have to block somebody. Christian Brandt, hey, love you, hey, phone number. Yeah, let's not do that, Christian. That's not what this chat's about. Anyway.
Well, don't acknowledge it, silly.
Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. Have a good night. Best of luck, Stormhawks, the rest of the way. See ya.